Hi everyone, welcome back to Chisme and Championships. My name is Cristal, and let's go ahead and get started with today's games. First game we have the New York Knicks facing the Detroit Pistons, in which the Knicks lead 3-2. It's a must-win for the Pistons if they want to move on and keep their playoff hopes alive. Next we have the Nuggets facing the Clippers, in which the Nuggets lead the series with 3-2. If the Clippers want to have another chance, then they have to win at home today, but I hope that doesn't happen because I want the series to end already. But let's go ahead and get started with today's readings. And be sure to stay tuned at the end of this video because I have some exciting news to say. I was really happy that the Pistons were able to pull through in the previous game because, yeah, remember, I believe that series should have been 2-2. And I just think it would have added a lot more. Not that there isn't already great competition in there, but you know, when it's 2-2, it's just like adds more excitement to it, whatever. If the Pistons win, it's possible that they can still make it out of this series alive, and my cards could still be right. Remember, they have the Pistons winning the series. But if the Knicks win, they close it out, and they face the Celtics in the next round. But let's go ahead and get started with the first quarter. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, a lot of emotions, a lot of fluidity. And we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, who's going to be celebrating early? Okay, so we have... maybe somebody could be walking away with a really good lead in the beginning. Remember, we've seen this card before, walking away from something. But I'm so conflicted because this card is also a very happy card. It symbolizes celebration, happiness, all that good stuff. So I believe that one team is going to walk away with a really, really nice win. Not a nice win, I'm sorry. With a really nice lead. Which team is it? I am unsure. It's not, like, this card is not telling me specifically which side it is. It's just showing me that it's a lot of emotion. So maybe the team that, both teams are going to have a lot of emotion. But maybe the team that has the most is the one that, you know, takes it away in the first quarter. I don't know. Let's see if there's any clarification within the second quarter. The 5 of Wands. Okay, so some jabbering, some drama. Not drama, but yeah, sure. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Okay, so we have, yeah, some people getting cocky in the second quarter. We have, I believe it might be the Knicks because we have this woman here. We've seen her many, many times. Remember, it's someone who is so confident, so ready to like bask into all of the good manifestations that they have worked on already. We do have the 8 of Swords, however, but that's what makes me believe that, you know, someone is allowing, you know, the other team to kind of like poke at them and make fun of them. And I really see the Knicks only because of the woman with the pentacles around her. That shows the grounding, that shows like the home security and stuff. So I believe that Knicks will take a lead, and I believe that they're getting cocky though. I do see some of that cocky edge on there. So let's see what happens after halftime. Okay, what's going to happen after halftime? Okay, we have the Chariot, the High Priestess, and the Moon. Okay, we got the Moon yesterday. It was for the Timberwolves, you know, and again, it's just like, I think I am traumatized. I think this card has officially traumatized me. But again, it showed up in the third quarter, so I wonder if that is just the prominent energy within the third quarter is like taking a seat back. Things aren't always what they seem. Just because someone is gaining the momentums, just because someone is getting that cockiness, doesn't mean that they'll have it forever. In which I see the Pistons making a really good turnaround after halftime and really fighting back. I don't know if this is going to necessarily be an ass whooping just yet. I do think that the Knicks will go away with a pretty big lead after second quarter, but in the third quarter I do see the Pistons, yeah, like really showing out, really coming in to kind of take away the filter from the Knicks to be like, yes, you did what you wanted to do, but you were getting cocky, way too ahead of yourself, and therefore we're going to come in and bring it back. Fourth quarter. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, shit. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. So, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, 2 court cards. And they're both pentacles, so I'm seeing the Knicks. Home, court, hanging out there, all that good stuff. And the Ace of Cups, which again, it does symbolize new beginnings. And I see it in favor of the Knicks because they haven't, this core, this core group here hasn't made it that far. So I believe that it is a new beginning for them. It is something brand new for them, and therefore they managed to close out the series today. I don't see any more prominent Pistons energy, only in the third quarter. Maybe a little bit in the second. However, I think that whatever happened in the first quarter really got to the Pistons, and they weren't able to move past that like thing. So that's, oh my god. The shit almost fell off. We have fog veiled. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, things are coming to fruition for the Knicks. Things are being cleared out for them. Whatever fog there was, whatever murkiness there was, they're able to get out of it, and therefore are able to get this win and close out the series. So my cards, even though they had the Pistons for the series, looks like they're telling me that the Knicks are going to end the series today. So Knicks will be playing the Celtics, according to my cards. Okay, and now the time that a lot of us have been waiting for, the Nuggets and the Clippers. Will the Nuggets be able to close out the series tonight, or will we have to come back here and close it out here in a game 7? We're going to see. We are going to see. I had the Nuggets in 5, but, that's not a possibility anymore. But, Nuggets in 6 sounds great as well, too. My cards do have the Nuggets in the series, but for those of you who saw my video yesterday, I was a little excited to reflect on my reading and reflect on the game, because if y'all saw my predictions for the Clippers and Nuggets game 5, you would have probably been really just surprised over the accuracy of that reading. I'm telling y'all, that was probably my most accurate reading to date, down to the point where it was like Nuggets are gonna have that lead. Like, we're gonna know way ahead of time that Nuggets are gonna take it, and it was just so obviously there, and I just couldn't help it. And I'm just gonna give myself some props for that, even though there's times that I don't get the predictions correct, and I will be first to own it. Again, tarot, it happens. I am still very proud of myself and the fact that I was able to have a really spot on prediction. So let's hope that happens again for tonight's game. Westbrook was back too, and there were some questionable shots at first where I was like, dude, can you stop? And then he started making the shots, which was just so healing to everybody, because we were just like, bro, please stop it. Okay, this first quarter, we have the Hermit, the Five of Wands, and the Fool. Okay, who do we have? Show Christian? Christian gonna have himself a game? Gonna have himself a quarter? Or another young player, maybe P-Watt? I am sensing fiery energy from someone who is younger. Okay, so with these 3 cards, I'm sensing a lot of... Okay, so we have Five of Wands here, which again is like bickering, gossip, cool, whatever. And we have the Fool and the Hermit. Oh god, we're trying to fall out. And I'm sensing these are 2 different people from 2 different teams. So I'm wondering if it's James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and maybe Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, that are just... they're having fun too. I'm thinking Christian and James Harden again, because of like what happened in the previous time with like their little like incident. Or maybe it could be someone completely new. I don't sense Kawhi too being like that, So I'm gonna guess James Harden with one of our younger players, and I'm not necessarily seeing a point thing here or anything that's gonna help me figure out who's winning game wise. I'm just seeing a lot of like tension and shit from their end. So okay, second quarter, maybe there's something else or something that tells me, oh my god, more young energy. We have the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands. 2 cards attacked me. The Star and the Ten of Wands. What the heck? Okay, so there is a possibility that the Clippers actually have a really good second quarter. It seems that they were kind of like resting their weapons for a second, and then out of nowhere they kind of like get this like young momentum again. Like they really start to look like cohesive together and like kind of heal a little bit of the pain that happened in the previous game of getting like, blown out the water. We have the Ten of Wands here. So again, I also think that means letting go of that mentality, letting go of that space and era, I am not seeing a lot of Nuggets energy here. Yes and no. Like, I don't see the Clippers going crazy the way that, you know, they have done in the past and the Nuggets have done. So I still see it being a close game. I do see just like more cohesiveness on the Clippers end. So it looks like the Clippers will come back and take the second quarter. The Lovers. Wait. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. I see Christian again. I think Christian is going to step up, but I also think that the Clippers are still going to be like toe-to-toe with us. Reason why I say Christian is because like first quarter energy was the Fool, and then third quarter we get the Knight. And you know, the cards, everything is done for a reason and very purposeful. So I see like the same imagery, the same person. So therefore I think he's going to be a key figure in this game. However, I don't see the Clippers like backing down anytime soon. Like they want to try to make it far. But I see it being super close. I see third quarter being a battle, but like not, how can I explain this? Like, it's like not moving super fluid, you know? Like, it seems to be a lot of interruption or something along the lines that's making it super hard or making it just like longer than what it needs to be. So I think that they could be a little tie here, or that the Clippers have a slight lead after the third quarter. Are Nuggets gonna close it? Are we gonna go to game 7? What's gonna happen? The Magician, Strength, and the Nine of Cups. We got the infinity symbol. I remember that in the previous reading, the Nuggets got the infinity symbol for the fourth quarter because things were flowing, things were going well. And both of these characters have the infinity symbol over their head. So manifesting that success, their strength, the wish card is in here. Oh my God. It could be read on either side. Oh my God. Like there's no definite, dude. When this shit happens, it leads me to believe that it's going to be closer to a tie. Overtime. No, I see a clear winner. I see a clear winner by the fourth quarter. I don't see overtime. Oh my God. See, now I'm wondering if it's just two key, like a duo that really just stands the fuck out. So whether it's Jokic or Murray, or Christian and Jokic, or maybe somebody else too, like maybe Porter and Murray. That would be insane, but it would be amazing. Both of them were hot, bro. We would absolutely win. Or a Kawhi and James. Bogdanovich could probably have himself a game. It's not giving me a definite winner. This makes me mad. Okay, the previous read was like, oh yeah, let's give you a very fluid, concrete way to read this. Y'all, this shit is what the fuck this time around. Like, my cards did not want to give it to me easy this time. Okay, maybe there'll be some assistance from the Earth Magic deck. I am hopeful, because, dude, of course, like, I've been anticipating this reading, and then it gives me, like, a complicated-ass fucking description of things. Ocean, ebb and flow. So funny, because I literally said that in the third quarter there doesn't seem to be a lot of flow. There doesn't seem to be a lot of like there seems to be a lot of interruptions. So assuming there's a lot of those interruptions happening throughout the third quarter, or even like in some places throughout the game, the team that continues to have the flow and like that synchronicity even after these little things is the team that's going to win. I wonder if like there's a key player that steps out, is ejected, something, and like that's why the flow is tested for the team. However, I don't specifically see an ejection or anything. What the fuck? Like, why? Why did my cards do this to me? I am so sorry that wasn't probably the best outcome, or the outcome that you were hoping for, considering that the previous reading was so on point, and it was also just a positive for Nuggets Nation, you know? So I apologize. I will say, again, another apology too, my cards do seem to be leaning a little bit more towards the Clippers, only because I sensed more of their energy in this reading, even though I still saw Christian Brown or Peyton Watson. Remember, a young buck on our team is gonna really like stand out and shine. So I don't know. We're going to see. Yay! It's finally time to announce something that I've been very excited to share with every single one of you. I am going to have a giveaway, and I'm so excited because it is Nuggets gear, but more importantly, it is Nuggets City Edition gear. And it's very like small. We're going to start with the small giveaway at first, and then we'll work our way probably with bigger items later on in the year. And right now we're going to do Nuggets during Bronco season. We are going to have some Bronco items and so on and so forth. I would like to do Rockies items, but at the same time, like, again, first, I don't watch baseball like that, and second of all, not a huge fan of the Rockies owner, as many of us feel, very similar about it. So if y'all want that, let me know. But we'll get to that later on in the future. But what do you have to do in order to enter this raffle? Well, if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, because that is the first thing you have to do. Then you have to like and comment on this video. Next thing is probably the most important one, plus it also shows me that you've done all the things, and it's the one that guarantees your entry. Please share this video or any other video on my channel to either Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter. Have the @ in the description, so then you can tag me in there, because that's going to show me that you did it, and that's going to guarantee your entry into the raffle. So very, very simple. But what are you going to be winning? Well, a couple of things. You will get a City Edition 3D call sticker. You're going to get a really cute City Edition Denver Nuggets koozie. Then this is kind of like a 2-in-1 thing, because you can either put it together or separately, but really, really cute. We have a 5280 City Edition lanyard, as well as a 5280 keychain. So you will get all of these items by simply just sharing, liking, and commenting on my video. So I'm really excited. I really hope that y'all really participate. We will have a winner announced when I reach 200 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So please share with everybody. The sooner I reach it, the sooner you're going to receive this gift, and the sooner we can get into our next giveaway. But thank you all so much. I appreciate the ongoing support. Have a great rest of your day. Let's go Nuggets, and ciao.